Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Megacraft. This is actually being recorded the same day I stopped recording the last episode, so fun times. In that short time, I have gotten a Totem of Undying. The way I got that is I'm over at Red Space, by the way. I've been working on a project over here for Red, and I came across some villagers, and I killed them and did a raid at his village because it's convenient because he has this wall around his base. But yeah, we're over here at Red Space, or for those of you who know him as Angry Mango, and I'm effectively doing for him what I did at my base. He needed this hill moved, so I brought my beacon over here, and for a while both of us were working on it, but due to some power issues, he had to get off. So yeah, currently it's just me working on it. Anyway, that's how we're starting off this episode. Is we are going to be finishing this project. I mean, not, you guys aren't going to see much of it. Just kind of a little before, after, a little show around of it. In fact, let's go ahead and do that right now. All right, and we're done. Sorry, I had my headset mic up, so it should be a bit louder now. Anyway, we're done with this. It took me like a couple hours of work to do. Kind of boring work, but you know what? It was worth it in the end, I guess. I don't know. I don't really get anything out of this. I just did it because why not? Anyway, gonna grab my shulkers back. I do have one thing else to drop off, and that is a shulker that I accidentally took from Red. So we're gonna go ahead and return that. And then after that, we are going to go ahead and we're gonna start working on a project. A very special project that you guys will learn about in a minute. But yeah, I will see you guys at the location where we are working on said project. Alright, so we have arrived at our destination of working. Now to you guys, this just looks like a bunch of random blocks placed down, and that's kind of what it amounts to. These are basically marking out places for building, for me to build anyway. This is a project that me and Red are both working on, and hopefully at some point in the relatively 5 seconds for you guys, probably like hours for me, there will be effectively a replica of Mos Eisley here. Well, a close replica. Or should I say a inspired build of something along those lines. Okay? Anyway, point is, cantina there, and then each of these represent a different type of building. I actually don't remember what each of these represent, other than this one is meant to be where Watto's workshop is going to be. Everything else, I honestly, genuinely don't remember what we said they would be, so I'm just going to guess and hope I was right. And if I was wrong, well, let's hope it ends up looking nice anyway. Anywho, I'm going to go ahead and get work on building this. It is going to take me a long time to build this stuff. I'm going to start with the cantina because that's just kind of the main thing. Everything else can kind of come later. But yeah, I will divulge more of what this project will be. Yeah, when this is built. Alright, so this is the next morning. I started recording this in the early afternoon yesterday when I started working on this, and this is really all I've gotten up to. No, I've taken multiple breaks. I've gone and played other games and other things. Yeah, this is what we've gotten done. Where's this? Die. Don't have to deal with you later. I know there's meant to be other buildings here, but I will work on those at a later point in time. At the moment, this building is all that really matters. We do have a small bit of interior, thanks Red. Mostly the more important part of the interior is this. This is where everything that will be happening is. I don't mind showing this off because I know I'll probably have literally every aspect of this done by the time this video's out. But yeah, have a little hidden entrance and then another little door that will lead into the main part of this, which is yet to be even designed. I still need to design. I have a couple ideas, and that's about it. Then I obviously need to get a exit out of here. Also, that redstone horse doesn't really have any amount to anything. It's just there because why not? So I had to light the area at that time. So, but yeah, currently my way out is pillaring up here, and I have a little staircase outside. But yeah, this is about what this amounts to at the moment. I will be giving an actual explanation of what on earth is happening down here and what we're actually building this for here in a little while. But I'm actually going to finish the downstairs portion of this. I have to actually go, there are some things I must go acquire to work on this. Along with also doing a ton of mining and yada yada yada. I might go get my beacon. Not sure. I don't think I'm making it big enough to where I might need. Actually, nah, I'm going to pass on the beacon. But, yeah. Got some work that needs to be getting done. Obviously, there's a whole interior that needs to be done here. And the other buildings that are going to be part of Mos Eisley. But at the moment, these other buildings can wait. Although, I mean, I'm going to build a temporary exit, but the permanent exit that will be eventually constructed will be, as I said, this is Wada's shop, or roughly what it's going to be. I had to move the marker for it because it was like right here. Wada's shop will probably be over here-ish, and that is where the permanent exit will end up being, is inside of there. But yeah. I'm going to go ahead and start working on the downstairs part of this. At some point, Red will come through here and actually give this thing a proper interior. For now, this is what it looks like. But yeah, I will check back in when I actually finish building the downstairs part of this. Didn't mention going to the testing world, I know, but I'm designing some redstone for the very specific thing. So, in a section of the cavern, the Hunter's Cavern, which you guys will probably see in a couple of clips. It's not done yet at the time of recording this clip, but it will be done soon. Anyway, there will be a section where people will be able to store their Hunter tokens. Now, these Hunter tokens will obviously be kept in a personal... Hey everyone, this is Future Sean here. I hate to pause myself, but I just want to say this is kind of an extension to my bounty hunter shop. It is the Bounty Hunter Guild, owned by a group called The Order. The Order is me and Red at the moment, and that's about it. But yeah, that's what this is all about. Just notice that I never really clarified what this is, so here's to clear up all the confusion. Anyway, let me continue with whatever redstone nonsense. Basically a bank account. You'll be able to make your own password. I'm just using paper for the sake of testing. But effectively what you'll do is you'll come up to the dropper where your bank is stored. They'll probably have a sign to mark it or something. And then what you'll do is you'll take your piece of paper or whatever you decide to use as a passcode, press the button, your thing will go in here, take that back, and then this will open up, and this will be where you keep your hunter tokens. And if we ever have any other little like bounty hunter specific items that you know are available, they'll be available. That's where you'll store them. Anyway, this system works surprisingly. I designed it myself using basically a basic item sorter that feeds into a T flip-flop, and then just a piston with a redstone torch. It's about as compact as I can make it with redstone mechanics from Bedrock. If I could make this in Java, I might be able to shape a couple blocks, especially like right around here and here, because here I could just... Honestly, I could probably make it one wide if I built this in Bedrock. Because then I could just use glowstone right here. Glowstone or glass. I tried using glowstone and glass to see if it would still work like it does in Bedrock. Sadly, it does not. But I did my best with what resources I had. Now, the annoying part is I have to go build this in the server, and I definitely do not have the hoppers to do that. I need to build an iron farm. Might do that later in this episode, or it will be in the next episode. We shall see. I am a floating man, and I'm not even flying. Anyway, I'm gonna go get back to working on about the order thing. I really need to think of a place to call that thing. I mean, a name to call that place. There we go. And I'm gonna go back to working on the thing. Alright, so I've put some decent work in on the Hunter's Cavern, as we're gonna call it. As far as any of the redstone goes, I'm gonna need a lot of hoppers for most of it. So I can't really work on this for the moment until I can get some more iron. I was planning on maybe building an iron farm in this episode, but I really don't feel like doing that. At least not at the moment, because the resources for the design I want to try is really price extensive, and I'm not even sure the design's going to work. So I need to do some research on iron farms for bedrock and whatnot. So for the moment, iron farm's kind of out of the picture. So I'm going to go around the server and see if I can buy some iron off some people, like my brother and Red and a couple other people. See if I can buy enough iron to get the hoppers I need. Because, yeah. As far as the rest of this, most of the rest of the work on this will probably be done on off camera until I'm done. When I finish this, we will pop back over here. At some point, I need to get rid of the redstone stuff. Anyway, as for the rest of this episode, I honestly haven't really planned out anything. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and build the next statue for our base, maybe? Maybe. We'll see how I feel. I'm going to take a little bit of a break and just kind of take a sit back from Megacraft for like a minute and a half. And then I'll come back and see if I actually want to go work on the base or if I want to try to do something else. If I do something else, we'll go do that. And if I work on the base, then yeah, we'll do that. Anyway, I will get you guys when I actually make a decision on what I want to do. Alright, so I'm digging up another mountain. This is like is this the third episode in a row where I've dug out a mountain? Second one, third one? Who knows? I'm doing it too often though. This is gonna be the last one for a while. At least I hope it is. I can't think of another reason why I'd be digging out another hill. Because the rest of the base, after I get the statues done, the rest of the base is gonna be back here. I mean, like, some of it will kind of extend back this way, and all I'll really have to do is do some trees, but I don't think I'm gonna have to do a massive hill clear. At least not anytime soon. It's really getting annoying. Anyway, I'm gonna get this cleared. I'll let you guys know when I'm done. Alright, so I just finished getting all the dirt and grass off the layer of this. This hill doesn't seem that big now that I took off all the grass and dirt and stuff. Like 90% of it's dirt and grass. Went ahead and did a rough perimeter. This is just to give me a working guideline. Eventually when I terraform this whole area, well, actually, the longer I keep that flat, the longer I kind of like it. I'll definitely add some trees though, but I do kind of need to like curve this part that way, like more this way that I just flew. But that can be done at a later date. Right now, gotta get rid of this mound of stone, and then rebuild one of these big boys. I also need to go get more prismarine so I can make a trident. Because although I said I was gonna make a different weapon, kind of just like the idea of having two giant cobblestone statues with tridents in their hands. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and finish doing that, and then once I actually fully finish this, also one bonus of this is I actually need dirt for the Hunter's Cavern, so I can finish working on that. I'm also needing a crap ton of iron. I need like 25 sacks of iron. This would be a great time to have an iron farm. Why did I build a super smelter before an iron farm? Anyway, I'm gonna get back to work. Alright, so a couple hours later, and we have our second statue. Took me a little long to build, mainly because I kept messing up because I was trying to mirror the original one perfectly, but I did it. Like, they are completely even as well. Like, that's one thing I made sure to make note of when doing this. Because, like, look, this corner's right here is at 3631. The mirrored corner of it, if I can fly, 3631. I actually took the time to mark down coordinates so I could mirror this thing to a T. So, yeah, it is completely perfect. No differences whatsoever other than the I switched to which hand had the try it. That way, it's literally a mirror. Yes, I know this foreground is ugly and needs to be changed. I will do that later. Probably off camera and not even going to be in an episode at all. It's not going to be pointed out. It's just going to get done. Same thing with terraforming this hill to bend back a bit. That will also probably happen off camera. And yeah, we're getting progress done. I know most of it's just aesthetic progress, but it's progress. Um, yeah. Got another trident while getting the prisoner. Found a drowned flying around with, one, and he decided to eat it at me. So, mine now. So that about does it for this video. I don't really have anything else to do / say, so I'm going to end off this episode here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye. Should fly like this.